thought, well, I've got an hour this morning, so I'm going to be live for about an hour answering some questions, bringing in some guidance and seeing what you need to know. And the way these lives work is you can ask me anything about anything. You can ask me about love, health, career, lifestyle, family, anything that you've got going on that you need assistance with. The angels are there for you. All you need to do is ask and it will be given, as we are always told by heaven. So what do you need to know? And if you're watching this back with me later, if you click somewhere in the live, somewhere on the video, it will give you an answer that you need to hear in that moment. So I'm excited to connect with everyone today, and I'm sending everybody so much love on this wonderful Wednesday. Also, if you're glad that I'm live, whether you're watching this back with me or you're watching this live with me, give me a thumbs up because it really does help. And just to remind you as well that tickets are on sale for my live event in London. I did a little video about this yesterday, explaining what the day is going to be about. If you want to get involved in this, all the details are in the description box below. Hey Donna, great to see you. Good morning. Have a great day as well, whatever you're doing today. Are you doing anything exciting? It's a bit dreary in Stoke today. I don't know what the weather's like there. Let me know. How are you? What's going on in Donnerland today? So, and if you are glad I'm live, honey, give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. I'm going to try and get the likes up today. Hello to everyone who's jumping in. Sending you all so much love. I'm just shuffling the deck I'm going to be using today, which is the Divine Chakra Love Messages. So, welcome. We've got Marianne, we've got Cynthia in the house. Great to have you here. So, Mariana says, hi Liz, can I have a message from my DM? So, what do you need to know? Here we go. You bring me a higher love. You help me transcend my fears. So the angels want you to know, because you're asking for a message from the angels as well, that this is a higher love. It's different than anything you've ever experienced before. And, you know, a lot of people will probably say, well, a higher love would not cause you pain, or a higher love would not do this or that. But a higher love is about soul growth and lessons. So you're helping your person to transcend their fears. And that goes for C as well. And I know you're not asking for C. You're asking about your DM, but this is about remembering that there is a reason for everything. So you bring me a higher love. So let's do a little message for you from the angels. Let me see what deck I can bring in for this. I'm going to bring in the message from heaven deck for you. So that's what, you know, your person is saying to you, your twin flame is saying to you, you help me transcend my fears. So that's the message today, that this is a higher love. Ask Archangel Michael to shield you. So Archangel Michael is all around you today, bringing in power, bringing in light, shielding you from harm, making sure you're okay. And it's really interesting this card's come out because I've picked up the Guided by Angels cards, and this card isn't even part of this deck. You know, I mix up the deck sometimes when I'm putting them back together because I use that many cards. So clearly that card's come out for a reason for you. So I feel that I need to use this deck over the other deck. So I'm going to swap the decks over. So that's what you need to know, honey. I hope that helps, okay? And remember, we've got the Warriors tomorrow to get involved in as well. Okay, thank you to everyone who's here. Sending you all so much love. If you are glad I'm live, give me a thumbs up. So the next question we're doing is for Cynthia. Cynthia says, hello, good morning, Liz. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you, honey. Any messages from the angels? How was my DM feeling about me? So what's going on? So the first question is, ask yourself why you're asking this question. Okay, is there a karmic energy that needs to be released? Now, when I'm talking about karmic energy, I'm not talking about person necessarily. I'm talking about situations, fears, experiences. So the message is, ask yourself why you're asking this question. And what that means is the angels are already connecting with you. You know, the angels are already telling you things. So it's about listening with your higher self and your higher heart and knowing that you have all the answers within you. And are you asking that question because you were doubting their feelings or something is going on like a karmic energy? Maybe you're worrying about that. The answer is things are being released right now. Yes, the karmic energies are there. There you go. So the karmic energy is being released. That's what the angels want you to know. And they're saying, ask yourself why you're asking this question. Because you may be asking the question, is the karmic energy being released? But also it may be bringing up fear or struggle. You know, worrying about if it's going to happen, worrying about their situation, all of that. So again, look at this message through music. I've been playing romantic songs and thinking about you. So your person has been listening to music and it's been bringing up thoughts about you. So you're on their mind regardless of what's going on or what the situation is. And that's what you're being shown right now. So focus on the love. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ed says, sorry, I am weird. We're all a bit weird, honey. That's why we're here. There's nothing wrong with being weird. It makes us different. Weirdness means you're different. It's a good thing. Donna says it's been raining this morning. Yeah, I think it's been raining here. It's gone a bit drier now, but it's a bit windy. Jacinta says, hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM in the 3D? So what's going on with your DM in the 3D? You're welcome, Cynthia. I hope that helps, honey. Sending you so much love. We've got, I want to sing sweet lullabies to you as you sleep soundly next to me. Now, what I'm connecting with this is very much about the fact that you are being shown and given messages and music, just like we've just said. So there's messages and music coming to you, sweet lullabies, and you may even hear songs or connect in some way as you fall asleep. You may be receiving messages as you fall asleep, and your person is thinking about sleeping next to you, because it feels like your person may have been having a few sleepless nights and, struggles, and your person is thinking about how soundly they would sleep with you next to them. So I feel this is your person thinking about the future and, wanting to be part of your life. And the energy is 1313. So this is a very lucky time for you, filled with magical opportunities, no matter how things seem. So look out for the ladybugs, look out for the 1313, because that's a sign that things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to nip up to Jennifer's donation there. Jennifer says, hi Liz, person on my mind, thoughts and feelings towards me, what will happen? Thank you so much for your donation, honey. What do you need to know? The message coming through is planning. So the solutions coming into your connection. Your person is planning what to do to make the right decisions possible. So if you see the fox, that's what that means. What does the fox say? The fox is saying there are things taking place within your connection. And your person is saying, when I close my eyes, all I see is your beautiful face. I could stare at you for eternity. So when your person closes their eyes, whether that's at night or if they are just thinking and planning and processing, you're there in their mind. So they can't stop thinking about you. And you're saying, the person on my mind. Well, you're on their mind. I could stare at you for eternity. When I close my eyes, all I see is your beautiful face. So you're everywhere when they are asleep and awake. So I feel this is also about dreaming about you, knowing that it's eternal, knowing it's powerful, knowing something big is coming into the connection. And you're saying, what's next, what's going on? Ask Archangel Raphael to heal you, because there could be some ascension symptoms going on. And, I'm going to be talking about this, at the weekend, because, I actually pulled a muscle yesterday just doing something really silly. So, there's muscle strain, because sometimes when we are feeling like we're straining things or we're trying too hard, it can affect our physical self. So Archangel Raphael will heal anything you're going through in your mind, in your body, in your emotions, to be able to move things forward at this time. So there's a healing taking place. But what's happening next is there's going to be a plan put into place to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go back down the chat now to where I was. So we've done Jacinta, we've done Cynthia. Ed says, I would like to know what my DM feels about me. I always get anxious whenever I see you live. Well, you have to release all of that. He said, I do have my own decks and my DM really likes and is impressed with my card reading abilities. And I keep seeing lizards. Isn't that interesting? I love how you're using that, because, that's what I do. Anything that happens, I say, isn't that interesting? Because it is, whether it hurts us or it grows us, whatever it is, we're learning something. And, lizards are very much about the way we evolve and transform. So what's going on within your connection? Jump straight out. Look at that. Right now, it's a time of creation. It's a fertile time. Things are happening. So the angels are asking you to believe, to have faith, to trust. And if you're seeing 1111 or 111 or combinations of that, the angels are asking you to believe in the power of the love, to have faith in it, because things are happening behind the scenes. And, if you're feeling anxious because I'm live, ask yourself why, and ask yourself what's the underlying reason for that as well, because maybe it's a little bit of fear about finding out what's going on. Your person is saying, I've never been so sure that I want you in my life. So they are understanding this more and more. Why? Because they feel it in their gut instinct, their solar plexus, in their stomach, and the stomach speaks to us, doesn't it? We feel it in the stomach. We have those rumblings. Even before we're awake as a spiritual being, we have a gut instinct. It's kind of plugged into us. It's programmed into us from God. So what your person is saying is, I know that I want you in my life because I feel it in my gut. And you know this too. I've never been so sure. And this really resonates with some of the readings coming up, today and tomorrow on the channel. And you're saying yourself, my masculine likes and is impressed with how I do cards. And that's because you are an inspiration. They're very interested in that side of you as well. So remember that it's not just about wanting you physically, it's about wanting you in all ways, spiritually too. And the fact that you're saying, I'm weird, you're not weird, you are unique. And that's what your person actually loves about you. And you said we should use that, so I've been using it to the best of my ability. Isn't this interesting? So you don't get triggered. So instead of getting triggered by something or reacting to something, we observe. And we say, isn't that interesting? Okay, what is this showing me right now? What is this making me aware of? What do I need to heal? What do I need to change? And then we're not looking to blame the other person or the situation. We're looking within. But your person is letting you know in this reading today that they've never been so sure of things, and they feel it in the gut. So it's just about divine timing. So I want to pull you a card as well from the answers from above. And, it's really nice to be able to pull your cards because, you're not on here that much on the lives, or you don't, ask questions much, which is really nice. Obviously, I know you comment a lot on the community posts, and I know they do help. And I don't share those community posts every day because sometimes the message on the calendar just does not resonate with me, or I think I don't want to share that because it's just got a weird vibration to it. So I'll share when I'm guided to, So the crystal healing energy that's coming in here is the angels are saying if you use crystals, it will help you to heal. It will bring in a calm energy because anytime you experience fear, it's only real in the mind. Remember that the mind is like a prison sometimes. It blows things out of proportion. It goes over the past. It creates pain and struggle that doesn't need to be there. The power is real in the moment, in the now. So fear is a false experience appearing real or false evidence appearing real, where you may see something that triggers you and you think, oh, is this real then? But the angels are reminding you that look beyond the physical, okay? See through the physical and focus on the spiritual, and then you'll know what to do. But if you use crystals, it's going to help you to release fear. I hope that helps, okay? Dreams, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, how is my DM doing his current feelings? So what do you need to know today? What do you need to know? I'm so in tune with you empathically, I can feel your happy or sad tears. So you're really feeling each other right now. Yeah, they give me a lot of fear. So if you've been experiencing any fear, it's very likely it's connected with them. They'll give me that burpy energy coming up there. So you are in tune with each other on a higher level. You may not feel in tune with them so much in the physical right now, but you are absolutely in tune in a higher way, which means you're moving towards each other on the right path. Things are moving forward. I can feel your happy or sad tears. So, it's been a very emotional time, especially with this new moon, that came in. It brought up a lot of emotions. And I feel that there is a lot of tears being released right now. We're questioning a lot of things that are going on in our life, and it's bringing up emotion. And this is what the wood dragon's doing because it's moving things into place. So I feel there could be some tears shared here. And these are happy and sad tears, because you experience both on this journey. So I feel your person's very emotional right now. There's so much hope in this connection. Blessings are on the way because you're building a solid foundation. And I'm seeing this as we move towards Easter. Easter is about resurrection. This is what's coming in at the end of the month. Blessings are on the way. So you could see building work going on or a builder. You could see a yellow flower. These are all signs that things are falling into place. Okay, but you are in tune empathically, so what you feel is real, and connect with each other in a higher way, and that will bring in a lot of power. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, it's been a week of no contact, which is the longest time of no communication. Remember, it grows you. I know it's hard, but it does get easier when you're going through no contact because you learn to focus on you again and to breathe again and to be at ease again. So what is she thinking and what's the message for her and for us? So what is she thinking today in this energy, whether she's awake or sleeping or dreaming or visualizing or going through something? What's going on with her today? I've been playing romantic songs and thinking about you. So she's been connecting with you through music. So you may have heard songs that have, kind of hit you in the feels a little bit, because there is lots of messages in music right now. So she's sending messages to you, but she's also saying, I've been playing romantic songs. I've been thinking about you. Now, whether that she's actually been playing those songs, or they've been coming into her awareness in some way, or they've been just naturally playing on the radio, she's been thinking about you, because she knows she wants to share the rest of your lives together. These are what the songs coming on. Maybe you're thinking, well, I wonder what those songs are. The songs about being together for the rest of your lives, building a happy, secure family together. This is what she wants. Even though it may not feel that way because she's pulled away, she wants this, okay? This is what's in her heart and soul. This is what she's passionate about. She's saying, I can see clearly now, I'm no longer in denial. So this is what happens when there's no contact. Before there's no contact, there can be a lot of denial going on as we try and understand certain things. When we go into no contact, we can gain clarity on what's important and what's real and what we need to do. I'm no longer in denial. So what she's saying is, I'm not going to deny this love. And you're saying the song One on One by Hall & Oates has been stuck in my head. So, these songs are coming to you for a reason. Look at this. You've always had the power, own it. This is what she's going through right now. She's trying to find her inner power. She's trying to find her strength. She's trying to find her own way in the world. And during the summer, there's going to be success, okay? During the summer. Now, when I connect with this card, obviously we all live all over the world, don't we? But I channel this in the energy that I'm connecting with. Okay, so for example, I'm seeing this as things becoming more stable and secure between you during the months of June, July and August, even September. Success coming in. So the angels are asking you to have faith in the process of the journey, to trust the love, because there is success. You're going to be okay. You're going to have what you want with her. And she just needs to find this power. She's always had that power. She's saying to you, I want to share the rest of my life with you. That's what the songs have been saying to me. She knows full well that this is going to move forward. So, what the angel's saying is, regardless of when you're going to talk again, because it could, happen very quickly. Just because it's a week of no contact doesn't mean she's not going to reach out soon. This doesn't mean you're going to have no contact until the summer. This is saying during the summertime, this is when things are going to fall into place. This is when you're possibly going to be back in that permanent relationship that you're seeking. So have we got a timeline or anything else we need to know? Is there any other timelines or anything we need to know? You are connected. That's the only card coming out of my Divine Timing deck. So remember, you are connected. You always are connected. If you've seen 20s or 2s or 0s, you may see 2020 on the clock, so it could be 8:20. You're being reminded you are connected and that you were always connected. There could be something that happened as well around you in 2020 that, will resonate with you about that. But what you're being shown is whatever's going on right now, this no contact will come to an end, because she's gaining clarity during this time. So see it in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? I'm sending Donna lots of healing energy. I can see you struggling a little bit today, saying you're not very well, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. You're going through ascension. Woke up with a throat infection. I feel you, really do. Let's bring in a message for Donna from Archangel Raphael. What do you need to know? Find peace. So find peace with the situation, whatever's going on right now, and you'll feel better. You are a healer, you are. And these are things you already know. You haven't asked me for a message, or not that I can see, not from Raphael anyway. But Raphael is saying, remember, find peace with the love, with the situation. And you can heal this because you are a natural healer. You are strong and powerful. So I'm going to do you a message from the angels today. What do you need to know? Look at this coming out. Yeah, this is why you're having throat issues. Speak your truth and share your light with the world. It's part of your mission to speak your truth, to share your light. This is what you're being guided to do. And this is what, Mark is saying to you. You inspire me so much. I want to create beautiful things with you. Beautiful memories, a beautiful life. You inspire me. So this is why you're actually going through a throat chakra activation right now, because you're being guided to speak your truth and share that light with the world. However you're meant to do that for your mission and purpose. That's what you need to know today. I hope that helps, okay? But I totally feel you, because I went through a whole of that all through February, and I pulled a muscle in my side last night as well. So there's a lot of ascension still going on. So, breathe through things. We've got CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, good morning to you. What would my love want to say to me if feeling misses me a lot? So have faith in that feeling, he is missing you. And he's saying to you, again, look at this, it jumped out. I can see clearly now I'm no longer in denial. So remember, those times apart bring clarity in. I'm no longer in denial. I'm not going to deny my feelings. I'm not going to hide them. I'm not going to hide from who I am, because I want to share the rest of my life with you. And I want to build a happy, secure family together. I'm ready for this. I'm moving towards this. And it's powerful because, you've got the energy of the root chakra and the energy of the throat chakra. So this is definitely about wanting to speak their truth to you and wanting to make changes to get to the root of things in their life to be able to have this with you. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? Samantha Private, thank you for the donation, honey. Isla's any messages from Gabriel today? So what is Gabriel saying to you today? Gabriel is saying to you, you bring me a higher love, you help me transcend my fears. So there's a lot of mirror cards coming through straight away here. We had this coming up earlier for Mariana. So what Gabriel is saying is, this is a higher love. You're helping me in so many ways to get through all the fear-based energies, to face my fears, to know my truth. So you bring in this higher love. So remember, your connection is a higher love. It's something higher than what you've ever had before, and that's powerful. The answer is connected to your life purpose. So what this means is your connection with Gabriel is connected to your life purpose. That's why you've come here. And the life purpose is higher love. So the answer is connected to your purpose. So in other words, the answer is that you bring this love in a higher way. It's a higher love. And you're there to help Gabriel to move through and transcend his fears. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? Bichelli, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, angel or DM guidance, please. What do you need to know? This is for Bichelli. We've got our time apart, really gives me time to reflect. I've been able to look at our relationship with more clarity. So again, this is connected with the throat chakra. So remember, when there's blocks in communication or delays, that's when the clarity comes in. And that's really what you're being shown. I want to sing sweet lullabies to you as you sleep soundly next to me. So this is definitely wanting to, fall asleep with you, to be in your company, to have a life with you. And there may be some sleepless nights taking place, because when they want to sleep soundly next to you, they may not be sleeping soundly where they are currently. And I feel they're also missing you right now and maybe lying awake thinking about you. And that's a big sign that communication will come in. So let's also do you a little message from heaven. What else do you need to know? The message coming through is this no is a not now. So remember, a no is a not now. It doesn't mean it's going to remain a no. It means it's being moved into a yes. Breathe. So just because you're not communicating right now, or things aren't happening in this moment, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's happening behind the scenes. Your person is gaining clarity on the situation, and the angels are asking you to breathe through it, to breathe, to feel calmer, to feel more at peace with things. And that will move forward the right way. But as far as I'm concerned, when I'm connecting with this energy and I'm feeling this energy, everything's on track. So remember, anytime you go into any form of fear, just breathe through it, because it's the fear that brings in the pain. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donations, guys. I'm going to go back down the chat now, so bear with me a second and see where I can get to. So we've got, let me just have a look. You have to bear with me, because sometimes I do this and then it jumps right up. Yeah, it's done it again. So I'm trying to go back down the chat. So keep putting your questions in, just for any reason if I can't access them. I've got one here from Winter says, hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Oh, it's jumped up again. Just bear with me. Let me go back down. What a beautiful name, Winter. I want to do Winter's question. Let me go back down to it. It's jumped up, you see. Oh, it's so annoying when my chat does this. I get onto the question and then it jumps up. So I've got to go back down. Hopefully I'll find it. Bear with me a second, guys. There it is. How to get out of anxiety. What should I do? Thanks, love. How to get out of anxiety is very simple. Breathe. This card just came out. Breathe. This is how you move out of anxiety. Understand that anytime you're going into anxiety, it's a fear-based energy. It can't live in the present moment. Okay? It can only live in the past or the future. The past because we can't change the past. So we feel anxious about things because we think, if only it was different, if only I'd done that, if only I hadn't said that, if only this, if only that. And it brings in struggle, okay? If you're worrying about the future, it's the what ifs, the anxiousness around the uncertainty of what's coming, not knowing what's next. But really, that's why we come to Earth. It's the journey that makes life so fulfilling. So understand that whenever you're going through anxiety, you aren't in the present moment. So you can bring yourself back into the present moment with breath work, and then you feel safe. You feel calm. You feel at ease. Even if the struggle's going on, even if something crazy is happening to you, when you breathe, you feel better. And also by realizing that you are not alone. You have angels all around you. They're all around you waiting for you to call on them. So if you're feeling anxiety, call on Archangel Michael for strength and Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace and grace, to bring peace in. Okay, like KK says, you can do grounding techniques, you can do meditation, you can go in nature, doing something you love and enjoy. You know, what I do is if ever I go into any form of anxiety or I need an answer or I need to gain clarity, I'll do mindful meditation. And that means that I'll go to my favourite coffee shop. And my favourite thing to do is have a hot chocolate and just sit there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, watching the world go by. And I find my centre. And that might be the world's worst thing to do for some people. But for me, it works. So it's whatever works for you. So don't think you have to do something a certain way. You know, do whatever works for you and breathe. I hope that helps, okay? KK says, love your accent. Is it British? Yes, I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, which is where Robbie Williams, the singer, is from. So if you've ever heard Robbie Williams doing an interview, I've got the same accent as him. I actually live about 5 minutes up the road from where he lives in the car. Or where he did live, should I say. Well, not where he lives now, obviously. But yeah, so thank you for being here, KK. Sending you lots of love. We've got Ashwee says, message from my DM and a message from the angels for my journey. So first of all, thank you, Ashwee, for the donation, honey. It's going to be okay. That's what you need to hear in this moment today. The angels are saying to you, it's going to be okay. All you have to do is ask. And I've just spoke about this, you know, ask is about connecting with the angels. Talk to heaven. Ask them for what you want. You know, if you're thinking, I want communication with my person, all you have to do is ask your guardian angel to communicate with their guardian angel. Or ask Archangel Raguel to bring you together. Or ask Archangel Gabriel to initiate communication at the right time. And the angels will sort it out. So the angels are reminding you that you are not alone and that you have their support always. When you ask, it is given. It's going to be okay. So what does your person B want to say to you today? Jumped out. Root chakra energy. You'll never have anything to fear with me. I will keep you safe and secure. So this is why it's going to be okay. Because he's going to do what he needs to do to be able to keep you safe and secure. This is about building that solid foundation. You'll never have to fear anything with me. And fear is only real in the mind. It's only real in the past and the future. It's not real. It's illusion. It's a false experience appearing real. Or it's false evidence appearing real. You know, where you see something on social media or you see something that triggers you and your mind blows everything out of proportion. So your person is reminding you that this is a true love. It's a higher love. And when you come together, you'll never be in fear again. Okay, you may, obviously I'm not saying you'll never be in fear. We all have an ego, so we go into all kinds of fears about all kinds of things. But what he's saying is with me, you won't ever have to fear anything because the relationship is real and true. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? GD says, hey up, duck, hey up. We do say duck where I live, amazing. Are you from Stoke yourself? We've got message coming through for, let's have a look. I'm just moving the chat up. Beatrix says, hello Liz, can you please give me a message from my twin? He blocked me suddenly. Well, remember, a blocking means he feels pressured. Okay, and it's not by you, it's by his own self, it's by his own mind. He feels pressured, he can't deal with something in that moment, and your energy is very intense and powerful. So in that moment, he feels like he needs to just hide away from the world and deal with what he's dealing with and gain clarity. And when he feels safe again and calm again and relaxed again, and that pressure starts releasing, that's when he'll unblock you. And that's why it's so important, when they do unblock, that you don't rush straight in and send a message because, they'll just panic again. So don't worry about it. Try not to take it personally. Breathe through it. Bring in calming energy. If you have to have a cry, let it out to you. And work on things you love. Focus on you while he's focusing on him. Because anytime there's a blocking or a ghosting, look at this, a ghost, and I'm going to show you this card in a minute. This has come out. There's clarity. Look at this. I'm sorry I ghosted you and stopped communicating. It was never my intention to hurt you. And that's what he wants you to know today. Isn't that beautiful? He's saying, I didn't mean to do this to hurt you. I feel very overwhelmed with things because you make me so happy. Understand this. You make your person very happy. I can't wipe the smile off my face when I'm with you, he's saying to you. And you might think, well, if that's true, why has he blocked me? Because he feels overwhelmed by that. Because you're like the sunlight. And sometimes we can't face the sunlight. We have to use sunglasses. We have to adjust. So he's saying, I'm sorry I ghosted you and stopped communicating. It wasn't my intention to hurt you. I just need to gain a fresh perspective. And as soon as I have, I'll be back. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, I would like to know, my daughter's travelling for studies. How will things go for her? And a message from my person A. So how will things go for her when she's travelling? She's gonna be able to use her healing power. It's going to be a very healing trip for her. It's going to be really healing. Okay, it's going to bring in what she needs at the time. And you can use your healing power to send her angels like St. Christopher and Ascended Master, to be around her so she travels safely. You can call on the angels to be with her. But really it's about understanding that what she will go through while she's traveling, while she's studying, it's all part of her growth. It's about how she becomes who she is. So you can't control that. So just send love and light. And use your healing power to be you. She knows you're there for her. She knows that you love her. She knows that she has that support there. So kind of let her find her own way. And what your person is saying is, close your eyes and call in Saint Germain. Surround our love with the protection of the violet flame. Wow. So, and also Saint Germain works very closely with Archangel Jeremiah. So I feel that there's a big transmutation taking place around your connection right now. So really what your person is saying is, let's connect in the 5D, close your eyes, feel the love. Our love is protected right now. It's protected by the violet flame. And that also means that nothing can affect it. Okay, so don't worry about outside influences or what's going on. This love burns bright. This love burns true. It's real. So the love is power. And it's protected by the violet flame. And you can visualize that. You can even use things that, they're giving me amber for some reason. I've got amber coming through. You may be attracted to amber for some reason, like the colour amber or, the crystal amber, they're giving me that. But other things like lavender, which is very calming, amethyst crystal, maybe purple energies like purple clothes, things you're guided to, but they're giving me amber intuitively for you. Even the name amber may mean something that could be connected with your guardian angel. I hope that helps, okay? Serene says, what is G wanting to say regarding our past, present and future connections? Bear with me, I can see Ashwini's donated as well. I'll be with you in a second then, Ashwini. I'll just answer Serene here. So what is he wanting to say regarding our past, present and future? How different is he feeling now than before? It's been 11 years. So 11 is a very powerful number anyway. It's about healing and power. So what's happening in this present moment is the masks are coming off and feelings will be revealed. So the future energy is the feelings are going to be revealed. The present energy is the masks are coming off. And the past energy is what's gone is gone. It's about everything that's happened has got you to this point. So the angel's saying, don't focus so much on the past. Focus on the present and being in the moment and allowing things to flow. Because the feelings are being revealed. And it takes years sometimes for these things to unfold because there's lessons being learned. There's things taking place and being aligned. And the time is now. So it doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey. The time is now. The angels are asking you to meditate for answers. To connect with your person through meditation. To connect with your higher self through meditation. To feel at peace with meditation. That's the angel message for you. Use meditation, whether it's a guided meditation or just listening to music and breathing or mindful meditation, going somewhere, maybe walking in nature, calming your mind. Whatever works for you in the moment, it will help you to gain clarity. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from his conscious mind for me? So what does he want to say? Jump straight out. Card on the floor, 2. I often withdraw to process our connection. So that's what he's doing. He's saying when I withdraw, which means he goes quiet or he's silent or there's no communication, that's where he receives greater understanding. It's like when we meditate, we receive clarity. It's the same thing when they pull away and they go within, they isolate. They need time to process that. George does the same thing. I have been trying to navigate my way through the darkness. Thank you for showing me the way to your heart. So in other words, what he's saying is, where I am right now, there's a lot of darkness around me. Okay, it's very dark where I am. I'm learning a lot in the darkness though, because that's how they find the light. And your light is guiding him home. So he's saying, thank you for showing me the way. You are guiding me home. The way is to your heart. So he's very aware in the physical reality that you belong together in the physical reality, but he has to move through all the darkness to make that happen. So he's saying, thank you for shining your light bright and showing me the way. So understand that when there's no communication, this is really for everyone watching as well. There is always a higher reason, and it's where you both receive greater understanding, not just them, but you too. But you too. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me a lot of fear being released around there as well. I can see we've got Rob in the house, guided by fire. Thank you for being here, Rob. Sending you so much love. We're going to connect with Daisy says, hi Liz, I would like an energy check-in for my connection. I took my power back for connection to align. Any guidance would be helpful. So what do you need to know? You can use a pendulum for quick answers and for clarity. So, if you're wanting quick answers to things, get your pendulum out or buy a pendulum. This is a physical tool that we can use to bring in clarity. I have these pretty much in every room in the house, apart from the bathroom and the kitchen. Because if I ever go into any fear about anything like something physical or whatever else, I'll just pick up my pendulum and ask, am I okay? And most of the time it swings around in a yes, which means yes, I'm okay. So it calms you down. So the angels are saying you can use pendulums or cards or clicking on a reading on YouTube to receive the guidance to know what you're doing, to put you back into a place of peace. And also cleanse and align your chakra system to enhance ascension. So right now, obviously we're going to connect with what's going on with your person. But what I'm really feeling is you're saying, I've took back my power. Guidance will be helpful. The angels say make sure you are constantly aligning your chakra system. Make sure you're cleansing your energies. Make sure you're doing that because you're moving into a higher way of being. And also, you're enhancing ascension right now. So you may be going through ascension. Breathe through it. They're giving me tooth pain, which is about decisions. So there's some decisions coming in. And obviously, you've made a decision to take back your power. And a pendulum will help. So these are things that will help you on your journey right now. So what does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say? You give me butterflies. Now, what I'm feeling first of all with this is you're going to see butterflies as a sign that you're okay, that everything's working out, that you're on the right path. So the angels are going to send you butterflies. But what your person is saying is, you give me butterflies in my tummy every time I feel you. Every time I feel your body close to mine. So this is the power of the connection, the chemistry, the anxiety sometimes we go into when there's stress or struggle there or worry or anything that makes our stomach tingle. You know how it feels when we have butterflies in the stomach. That can be because of excitement and nervousness, or it can be because we're in fear over something. We go through this not just with love in any way. When my mum was in hospital, for example, when she was ill, she was in hospital for 6 months, when she first got diagnosed with cancer. And when she was going through all of that, every time I went to the hospital, which was pretty much every day I was there, I was on the toilet constantly because I had my solar plexus was just on overdrive about what was going to happen. So remember, our stomach shows us the truth. So what I'm connecting here is, connect with your solar plexus because you'll know exactly what he's feeling. But right now you're being reminded by heaven to work on you, and you're going to be shown butterflies as a sign that all is well. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Anne says, hi, beautiful. May I ask what my DM Bo is thinking about me now? So what is Bo thinking about you now? Bo's saying, I am undergoing an amazing awakening. I'm finding myself along the way. Please be patient with me. So what Bo is saying is, of course, I'm thinking about you because you're part of my amazing awakening. And I think you are amazing. And I'm finding myself because of you. I hope you can be patient with me. So that's what Bo wants you to know. And also the message from heaven is believe. So the angels want you to believe in the connection because the no's are not now. So just because things aren't happening in this moment doesn't mean it's not going to happen. The no's are not now. Believe and have faith. Your person is going through an amazing awakening. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, it's a free reading, Nicole. People do have the option to donate, but it's not essential. Great to have you here, honey. I'm just working up the chat right now. I'm going to Katsuri. Says, I would like to know about my studies and career and what is C thinking about me. Great. So what is C thinking? Great to have everyone here, by the way. So C is saying, you are my life nurturing force. So when C connects with you, Katsuri, C sees you as this Empress energy, the divine feminine, the powerful one, the one who helps him feel things. And what C is saying is, you're my reason for being on earth. Together, we will experience many lives here and we will spread healing across humanity because you are earth angels or star seeds or earth stars. So you may connect more with star seed energy, or C may connect more with that. I feel that one of you is an earth angel, one of you is a star seed. So you connect with the energy there. I feel it's more he's a star seed or C is a star seed, you're the earth angel. But obviously you're both living on the earth for a reason. So you are the life nurturing force. So the message is, remember your power. That's what the angels want you to know. And you'd like to know about studies and career. So let's bring in a message from the angels. Remember, what you put in, you get out. That's what the angels are saying. And there is magic in the situation. That's what they want you to know. So whatever's going on with your studies and career, there's going to be magic in that. And you can, find magic in everything you're doing anyway. You can find magic in any situation because there's always growth there and there's always power there and there's something to be learned there. So find magic in what you're doing. And also remember, if it isn't bringing magic to you, if you're in a career and it's not lighting you up, you've got to think, well, why am I doing this? Are you doing it for money or other things, family, whatever else? You've got to think, right, I need to do what lights me up inside, and that's what they want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Guided by Fire, the amazing Rob there coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from Avery? Thank you, hon, of course. What does Avery want to say to you today? What does Avery want to say? Jumped on the floor. The card coming through. Where's it gone? There it is. When I close my eyes, all I see is your beautiful face. I could stare at you for eternity. So what he's saying, first of all, is I'm very attracted to you. You turn me on, but also he loves the way you look. And he's saying that to you. When I close my eyes, all I see is you. So again, when he's falling asleep, when he's meditating, when he's connecting with his higher self, all he sees is you. And he said, I could stare at you for eternity, which means, he's going to be, when you're together, he's going to look at you and you're going to think, what are you looking at? Why are you staring at me? Because he can't not. He knows it's time to make a decision and it's time to surrender. So this is really the energy. You're surrendering this while he makes decisions in his life. You've also got decisions to make in your life, but I feel this is more about surrender. Okay? It's time to make a decision to surrender. And when I'm connecting with your energy as well, Rob, I'm actually connecting there with Nicole, who says, why can't I move past the stagnation? And it's because you have to make the decision to surrender, to give it to God, to find acceptance and peace with where you are. So I'm also connecting with your message too at the same time. I feel there's similar energies going on here. So that's also bringing another message from Avery for you. What else do you need to know? We've got, look at this, union is close, your dreams are manifesting. So the eagle is that big sign of that. So you're seeing the eagle. You know that these things are happening. You know that things are manifesting. Even if you can't see it yet in the physical, you absolutely know that this is moving forward the right way. So you're being asked to have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. We're just moving the chat up, guys. Bear with me a second. We've got Anjun Ann says, hi Liz, any message about to change my career or destination? Obviously follow your heart. Do what you're guided to do. That's the message to do with career. A message is coming. So you're going to receive a message about what to do. Now, there is magic in the situation. Isn't this interesting that this has just come up when I've been talking about career with another of our soul family? And the message is the same for you. You've got to look at this with, fresh eyes and think, okay, Is my career creating magic in my life right now? And if the answer is no, then something needs to change. Now, understand we can always create magic in any situation by starting to feel grateful and looking for the blessings, but you're receiving a message about what to do. So a message is coming about what to do. And I feel this is you authentically know what to do. You'll know what to do when you are operating in your authenticity. So let's bring in a tarot card. So what do you need to know about changes in career? You're going to do something that's going to feel better to you. Something that may even bring in promotion or more money or success. That's what you're being shown. You're being reminded that you are a leader. Okay, you are a leader. So you're moving in the right direction right now. When you focus on magic and you receive answers, the message that's coming to you is you are moving towards something that makes you feel good. So, if I was just reading this for career energy, I'd say there's a promotion coming up or you're going to receive more money, abundance, success, opportunities. That's what the card is showing to you here. But there may have to be an ending for that to happen. They're showing me the wreath there. So, this is very much about understanding that change is good. Change is good. We get afraid of change because the ego does not like it. The ego fears it, but the soul craves it. That's why we come to earth. So do what you feel guided to do. I hope that helps, okay? Harshi says, what does he feel for me? And I'm going to do Yara. I can see Yara there as well. So Harshi, what does he feel for me? What does he feel for you? It's waiting for the card to come out. I'm going to keep shuffling. He's thinking about you because it's taking a while for the card to come out. Here we go. I am healing my intimacy issues. So your person wants to be intimate with you. Okay, I'm healing my intimacy issues. I'm learning to trust and I'm learning to follow my gut. So that's what your person is working on right now. And feelings, you're saying, how is he feeling for me? When we use our gut instinct, we feel, don't we? We feel. So he's saying, my gut instinct is making me see the truth through my feelings and my emotions. I am healing my intimacy issues. I am healing what I need to do. I'm learning to trust. I'm learning to follow my gut. So have faith that he's doing what he needs to do to be with you. I hope that helps, okay? Just seen a donation come in for Daisy there. I have answered a question for Daisy. But I'm just going to do Yara first. I've just said I was going to do Yara. So bear with me 1 second. I just need to find the question again. And then I'm going to do Daisy's donation. Yara says, hi Liz, can I have a message from my person, please? So what do you need to know today? What do you need to know? Jumping out. Wow. Again, we've got solar plexus energy. You make me so happy I can't wipe the smile off my face. So your person is thinking about you today in a very happy, loving way. I feel it in my gut. This is what he's saying to you. You make me so happy. With you, I feel I can do anything. So he can't wipe the smile off his face. So he's got a smile on his face today when he's thinking of you. And also remember that your strength comes from within you and above you. So anything you're going through, you can handle it. You may even want to light a candle today and connect with a loved one or connect with your angels in some way or, to find peace because your strength comes from within you and above you, which means you don't need your person constantly telling you things or reaching out to you to know how powerful the love is. It's always there. This is a time right now for you to connect with self and source and to realize your own power. But you make your person very happy. Never doubt that regardless of what's going on. Whatever's happening, it's connected with their issues and it's not really to do with you. So don't take anything personally. Focus on finding strength from within. I hope that helps, okay? Daisy says, hello Liz, I would like career advice. Thank you for being here, honey, and thank you for that donation. Do the angels recommend finding another job now or wait? Guidance path forward would be nice. Well, there's lots of changes happening. Okay, the wood dragon has come in and created crazy change in our lives. That's why there's a lot of changes going on. You're going to see a lot of karmic endings this year. You're going to see a lot of job changes because the wood dragon is saying, right, okay, we give you the ox. We give you the water rabbit. We give you the tiger. But now I'm here. So it's like we've been given opportunities throughout the year since 2020 to make changes. And if we've still not made those changes, the wood dragon is saying we've got no choice now. I'm going to make things so uncomfortable. You've got to make the changes. So obviously you're saying, should I find another job or wait? It's like you know that you need to find another job, but the ego is bringing in fear around it, saying, well, wait, because what if you can't pay the bills, or what if something doesn't come up, or what if? And it's fear-based energy. When you follow your heart and do what you feel guided to do, you'll always be taken care of because remember, your true bread, which means your true abundance comes from heaven, not from a paycheck or a job. So right now, the universe is on this anyway. And the reason why you're being guided to make a change is because the universe is moving things into place. Okay, so the universe is already turning things in your favor, and your dreams are going to come true. So I feel if you decide to change your life, something you love, your career, it's got to be something you love. If it'll turn things around, because right now this is where you are contemplating. Things feel upside down. There's a little bit of fear there. But really, you are strong and independent and resilient, and you can handle anything that goes on. So you just have to look at this in a higher way, because you're being guided to make changes right now to make your dreams come true. So I feel between now and September, dreams coming true for you. But I definitely feel you're being guided to make a change. It's up to you when you do this, because you have free will. The angels are saying we'll support you, we'll protect you, we'll make sure you've got what you need, but you ultimately have to make the decision. So you have to breathe and relax and know that all is well. I hope that helps, okay? Yara, I've already answered your question, honey, before Daisy. We've got Elaine says, thank you for the donation, Elaine. Hi, Liz, does my DM feel, what does he feel about me? Any messages from his karmic partner? They were having a wedding on Saturday. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So the first card we've got coming up is I love everything about you. Now that's reminding you that he loves you. He loves you. If there's a karmic situation, there are lessons being learned. Okay, there's things happening for growth purposes. There's a karmic contract to complete. That's what you're being reminded. Okay, so he's saying to you, I love everything about you. And a big breakthrough is coming. So this wedding on Saturday, or whatever's happening between them, is actually a big breakthrough. And what that means is it's happening for a reason. So when things seem to be falling apart, they actually fall together. We may not make sense of why these things happen, but there is always a reason, there is always a plan. So there's going to be a big lesson that's being learned in their karmic situation, and it's bringing in a breakthrough. So if you start seeing penguins, and I'm not saying you're going to see them walking down the street, but you may well see a picture of a penguin, or you may have something coming to you on social media with penguins, or you may see penguins on a show. It's a huge sign that this breakthrough is coming. So instead of looking at this and thinking, right, they're having a wedding this Saturday and being in pain about it all, think, right, this is a breakthrough in our connection. This is going to create something powerful, because he knows that I am the one. He loves everything about me. And there's a healing taking place in this connection. So if we connect with the karmic energy, okay, let's bring in the karmic 101. Let's bring in this deck, okay? What's happening with the karmic energy, or what is she saying? I'm not being me, okay? So that's the only card that wanted to come out. So, it's all a mask. It's all illusion. Okay, what the karmic partner is saying is, I am not being me. And what your person is saying is, I am not being me. So your DM and the karmic partner are not being themselves. It's like, I feel it's all being rushed forward. Okay, and you're saying they have a wedding this Saturday. That could be them going to a wedding. It could be their wedding, whatever's going on. But whatever it is, whatever this wedding is about, it's a big breakthrough. Something is coming. And that's because he's realising that he loves everything about you. For example, I remember when I was in a karmic relationship, I was with this person. I knew I wasn't really meant to be with this person, but it was dragging on because of money and all of that, as it does. And I actually had my friends around one night, and they were all talking about how amazing the relationships were. And that was the breakthrough I needed to change my life, because in that moment, it was like there was a breakthrough energy. I thought, why am I putting myself or keeping myself in this situation? Because I'm in fear of what will happen. It was all ego. So I made the change in that moment, and that obviously moved me forward on my life path. So a big breakthrough is coming to bring in the required changes. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Mangle, thank you for the donation, honey. Like any messages around money for this year in my DM. So I've created a new money deck. I'm going to bring it in with Archangel Ariel, the Oracle of Wealth, the Wealth Angel. So what does Archangel Ariel want to say to you? Message jumping straight out. Look at this. So the message for this year for you is to see it, to achieve it. Remember that, when we believe, when we dream and we believe, we achieve. So in other words, it's about asking and it will be given. It's about visualization. Money is energy. So if you want more money, you just have to believe that you deserve more money. You just have to visualize it. Visualize spending money. Visualize having enough. Visualize your purse overflowing. Visualize paying for that car in cash. Visualize whatever it is, and it will bring in that money mindset. And you can affirm and say, I am a magnet to money. Money loves me. There's a song actually, or there was years ago on YouTube, that said that. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me. Sing it, shout it, know it. So the message is hard work pays off. So in other words, we grow up, don't we, with people saying, oh, you have to work hard for money. You have to work hard. But really, visualization and intention do the work for us. So the angels say hard work pays off. Of course it does, because what you put in, you get out. But visualization and intention does too. There is power in your thoughts, because thoughts become things. They create your reality. The mind is a door the body can enter. So when you visualize things happening, even bringing more money to you, things start moving forward. So remember, your thoughts create your reality. That's what you need to know. And you want a message as well from your DM. Let's bring in a message from your DM. I certainly am British, honey. I'm from Stoke-on-Trent in Staffordshire. What your person is working towards right now, and I definitely feel this is also connected with security, because you're talking about money. Your person is saying, I'm going to keep you safe and secure. So that's about building that solid life together, and you'll never have to fear anything with me. So in other words, what your person wants to do is bring in a balanced energy so that you won't have to worry about money, or you won't have to stress over it, because you're going to be equally bringing that into the household. And I feel that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? TG Vlog, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my DM feel for me? We're in a no contact initiated by my side and a third party situation too. Any channel messages? So obviously you know that the reason there needs to be no contact is to work out what to do about this third party situation. That things need to change before you can be together physically. So really what your person is saying to you is, you are so sweet, thank you for being so compassionate. So what I really get with this is, your person is very grateful that you're being so compassionate by initiating this no contact. Now, obviously in the physical world, it's hurting and it's painful, but their higher self is aware that you're doing this for the highest good. So your person is saying, thank you for being compassionate. Thank you for caring about me. Thank you for loving me the right way. Thank you for doing what's right. Thank you for helping us both to deal with what we both need to deal with. And you were so sweet. Now, that doesn't mean that you are a pushover. It means that your person is very attracted to your light and the sweetness of your soul, the way you are. I often withdraw to process our connection. So your person is saying as well, this period of no contact is actually helping me to receive a greater understanding. Thank you for that. I've been trying to navigate my way through the darkness. You're showing me the way. The way is to your heart. So again, this is a big message about the throat chakra and needing to communicate and talk to the third party about what's going on. It's time. I'm ready to tell you the truth. I know you've waited so long to hear it. So definitely feel there's going to be a period of communication coming in where you're going to be able to open up to each other, because you both know that you want to be together. You want to share the rest of your lives together, and you want to be ready to build that secure family together. So for that to happen, there needs to be an end to a third party situation, and there needs to be communication. And that's why both of you can see things more clearly now. That's why no contact has happened, because there needs to be an opening up. I'm no longer in denial. And we do that when we bury our head in the sand or think, oh, things will change or things will get better. But things are happening the right way. So what else do you need to know regarding this situation? What do the messages from the angels want you to know? The answer is yes. Now, I feel what that means is, yes, you're going to be together. Yes, there's going to be an end to the karmic situation. But if you've got like a question in your mind, the answer is yes. Okay? But I feel it's a positive yes. It's not like are we never going to be together? And the answer is yes. It's not that at all. It's something positive that you need to know. And also you're being shown the 333 because you're being protected at this time. And that's why there's no contact. But your person is very grateful for you because you're very compassionate at this time by creating the way. And they give me fear. I hope that helps, okay? Nicole, thank you for the donation, honey. Is there any messages for me? So let's see what the angels want you to know. Thank you for being here. So what do the angels want you to know? There is a blessing on the way that you can't yet see. That's what the angels want you to know. Something's coming into your life. Something's happening. And it's going to happen in a way that you may not expect. Or, and the thing is, when we have expectations, sometimes we can get disappointed. So we're being asked to release those things because something magical is happening in your life right now. There's a blessing coming to you. You can't yet see it because it's still manifesting. It's still aligning. It's still transforming. It's still moving into place. But there's a blessing on the way you can't yet see. And what else do you need to know? You'll have a family together. So if you're thinking about a family, now obviously family can mean many things. It can mean having children. It can mean having pets. It can mean having toys. Me and George have got toys. There's many, many ways you can have family together. But I feel what this is saying to you is there is a blessing on the way you can't yet see. And that blessing is going to be part of you having a family with your special person at the right time. This could even be a child coming to you in some way. But I definitely feel the blessing is coming and it's going to blow your mind. I hope that helps. Okay, so something exciting is coming to you. We've got Mariposa. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. A message from Caesar. Does he miss me? Does he love me? And a message from the angels. So, of course, he loves you and misses you. Ask yourself why you're asking that question. Okay, because that will be fear, doubt, and struggle. So what he's saying to you is, I have a lump in my throat whenever we are together. It frustrates me. I can't say what's on my mind. And that's why you're asking the questions. Does he miss me? Does he love me? Because he isn't either showing that to you or speaking that out. And it's because there's a block in the throat that's been healed. So he's saying there's a block in my throat chakra right now whenever we are together. That's because of his own fears. He becomes very vulnerable when he's around you and he feels frustrated that he can't say what's on his mind because he thinks these things. He thinks in his mind, I miss you, I love you, I want to be with you. But as soon as he gets near you to tell you that, he just freezes up. So he's working on that, okay? He's working on that. So understand that you can connect, remember, in other ways. The delays are always necessary because he will communicate at the right time. And when he does, he will use his voice for the highest good of all. So he's waiting until he can communicate the right way for the highest good of all, which means for your highest good, for his highest good, and anyone involved. And you saying, I haven't seen him in a year. Yeah, well, there's a lot of healing and clarity going on within that timeline. So, of course, he misses you and cares about you. He's just saying whenever, and then, because he says whenever we are together, that doesn't mean you're together. It doesn't mean like you're saying we haven't seen him in a year. It's not like I'm saying, oh, you saw him last week in the street. What I'm saying is whenever you've been together, however it's been, even if he's had a dream about you, he's not been able to tell you how he feels because of his own pain. And that's something he's healing. And that's why the delay is there. That's why you're not together right now. Because the delay creates the way. Clarity is coming in. So he can use his voice for the highest good of all. So really what he's saying is, I'm not going to come back to you until I can speak my truth. Because that's the highest good for you and for me. Rather than him just coming to you and not being able to say what's on his mind, that will frustrate you even more. It will frustrate him even more. So the angels want you to connect on the 5D through telepathy. And you've got the 444. Angels are all around you right now. Your journey is protected and you are safe. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? If any of you wondering what decks I'm using today, I'm using my decks, the Twin Flame Signs and Synchronicity Oracle. My deck, The Answers from Above. I'm using the gorgeous Divine Chakra Love Messages by our soul sister Cherie from Divine Visions. And I'm using the gorgeous Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, the Karmic 101, and anything else I'm being guided to use. Because people do ask me sometimes, what decks are you using, Liz? Because I don't list them in here when I'm doing a live. And also to remind everyone, tickets are on sale for my live event in May in London. If you want to come to that, all the details are in the description box below. Okay, I'm going to go down the chat and carry on where I was. We've got One soul says, breathing is great advice. Add on, pay attention to the tension, the breath in the discomforting areas. The tensions are tightening. Think of something pleasant and talk to your body. Pour in the love. That's beautiful, yeah. Evan says, I'm from Jamaica. So amazing to have you here, honey. Looking for genuine love here. Interested in a humble, honest, reasonable woman who I will grow to love to be my future wife. Can you help me out with finding true love? Well, the first thing to do is, if you're wanting true love, if you're wanting that kind of beautiful relationship, work on the beautiful relationship with yourself. Everything is a journey back to the self. Our connection with self and source is the most important one. And when we get that right, we're overflowing with love inside. That attracts in the right person. So work on you. Work on doing things you love to do. Work on being excited about life. Work on feeling good about yourself. Look in the mirror and be proud of who you are. Get excited about what the universe is bringing to you. See this as a great time for you for soul growth. You know, being single is a wonderful time as well, because we find out so much about ourselves. And relax about your life. So the angel's saying, just don't take things so seriously. You know, sometimes we want something so much we get in our own way. Or we start getting angry because we think, why hasn't it happened now? Or people can say things like, oh, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Or why are you single? Or, you know, I used to have it all the time. Why are you single, Liz? What's up with you? There's nothing up with me. I was just waiting for the right one. I just know what I deserved. I didn't want to just mess around with anyone. So you know your own truth. So don't let anyone affect you or, you know, get in your own head. Relax about your life. When you relax about the journey to love, you'll find love because it will flow to you instead of you trying to make it happen or searching. And, you know, there's nothing more frustrating when these gurus and people say, oh, you've got to get out there to find love. You've got to get on social media. You've got to go on dating apps. You've got to do this. It's absolute hogwash, okay? If the universe wants you to be with someone, the universe will create the way. You can run into them in the supermarket. You may meet them at work. You could bump into them in the street. Something will happen to bring you together. So don't feel like you've got to force anything to happen or put yourself out there, because all you have to do is feel loved and feel the power of love, and the universe will create the way. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? But the right person will come. We've got Rash who says, hi Liz, what does my twin want me to know? So this is a message for Rashu. Wow, look at that. I have the drive to succeed. I believe in us. Do you? This is the card I pulled yesterday on TikTok. How interesting is that? So what your person is saying, I am going to make this happen. I have the drive to succeed, not only with me and you, but in life. I'm becoming more confident, more powerful. You give me that drive. I believe in us. Do you? So this is about, the message is believe in the power of the love. When you believe, you receive. I hope that helps, okay? N says, I have no guardian angel. We all have a guardian angel. In fact, we have two. So that's just your perception because you may be going through pain. If you say, guardian angel, show up for me, your guardian angel will show up for you in a physical way. So feeling you have no guardian angel is sometimes how we feel when we feel lonely or alone. And we're never alone. We have to take back our power. We've got Liza says, hi Liz, do you have any message from my DM? This is for Liza Palat. So what do we need to know for Liza today? When I lose myself and feel imbalanced, you keep me grounded. So really what your person is saying is, you're the air that I breathe. You keep me strong. When I feel your energy, I feel stronger. So he may be going through a situation right now where he feels imbalanced. He feels, you know, he needs to make some changes in his life. And you give him the power to do that. So this is also a message for you to remain grounded. You know, to do things that ground you, because that will ground them, because you are one. And it's also like he's saying it feels imbalanced right now. So he knows he needs to be able to step up and give to you everything that you give to him. So it needs to be a balanced energy for you guys to come back together and reconnect. I hope that helps, okay? Amanda says, Liz, can I get angel guidance regarding my career? Lots of career messages coming through today. It's always about following your heart, okay? Look at this. Love yourself first. What this means, when you love yourself and you put yourself first, you're going to know what to do with career. So you have to say, right, have I got enough time right now to love myself, to give back to me? So I feel there may be a change coming in your career where you're going to have more time for yourself. And the angels say if you call on them, it will bring clarity in. So you may just need some time to go within to actually process what's going on. So, you can write down your thoughts on this, journal down what's going on with career, what's working for you, what isn't. But I feel the message that's coming through is, you need to meditate on this, because you have to be very honest and say, right, am I balanced in my career right now? Is my career right now giving me the time that I need to look after me, to love myself, to do things I want to do? And I feel that's what you're working on. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat up, guys. Bear with me a second. King of Tarot says, what does Jennifer want to say to me right now? What does Jennifer want to say to you right now? Jennifer is saying to you, you are my life nurturing force, my reason for being on earth. So your person is very aware that there's a reason you've come together on earth. Together we will have experiences and we'll have many lives and we'll spread healing across humanity. So there's definitely a higher reason why Jennifer is in your life. And Jennifer also desires you insatiably, craves you and wants to caress your body all over. So there's a lot of passion between you. That may be repressed a little bit though, but she feels that you have a mission here together. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So Nicole said, why can't I move past this stagnation? I spoke earlier about surrendering, breathing, moving out of fear. It's because, we get stuck in our own mind. So the angels are saying, if you want to move past any stagnation in your life, focus on service. It really is the best way. What we mean by this is think about how you can make today a better day, not only for yourself, but for others. Service is about giving. It's being kind. It's being gentle. It's about helping out, helping others. It's obviously also about doing spiritual practices that aid others. But this is about calling on your angels, waking up in a higher vibration, using gratitude, focusing on joy. All these things will move your vibration into a high vibration. So if the energy feels stagnant, say, right, I'm going to make a change today. I am not the victim of my reality. I am the victor of it. I'm going to take control. I'm going to do what I've come here to do. And that's to be a better person every day. So focus on that. I hope that helps, okay? Amit says, hi Liz, can you tell me what does he think of me after the breakup and the true reason for the breakup? Is he going to come back? The breakup, it's more than likely he needs to find himself. You've got to raise your vibration right now to observe it from a higher place, because, when we observe it through the ego, we feel pain by it, we're taking it personally, we're in a lot of pain. So first thing is to understand it, try and see it in a higher way. He doesn't like being back and forth, okay? He doesn't like that. Now, back and forth is not necessarily with you. It could be within himself. He doesn't feel grounded. He doesn't know what he wants. He's struggling with things in his life. He needs to get back to himself. So actually, it's not about you. It's about him. So remember, it's not about you. That means don't take it personally. Okay, let him find himself first. When he finds himself, he's going to open a door to come back to you, because I feel he still loves you and wants you. He just doesn't want to mess you around. So is he going to come back to you, or what do you need to know? Yeah, look at this. I want to give you my heart. I want to give my heart to you. Please be gentle with me, which means don't think badly towards him, or, don't think that, don't blame him for anything. Don't hold resentment there, because he wants to give you his heart, which really does say, yes, he's going to come back to you, but it's going to be when he can give to you everything, not be back and forth or wishy-washy or not sure what he's doing. So the angels want you to observe it from a higher place to understand what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is, we've got, let me just move it down, bear with me a second. Jaruna says, Jassam current feeling for Runa and the future. So what do you need to know? This is for Jaruna. Look at this. Keep your thoughts positive, because they are becoming things. So whatever you want to manifest in your life, you have that power. Okay, if you've seen 777, that's a huge sign of that. You may also see 717, which is a number and a sign you're on the right path. But the message for you right now, regardless of what's going on with Jassim, keep your thoughts positive. Keep your thoughts on, the good of things, love, light, power, because they are becoming things. So when you focus on the good, it manifests. Now, the future, it's going to be happy home. It's in reverse right now because it may not be that right now, but this is what's coming into place. So just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it's not happening. So you're going to have that future together and things are going to move forward. Again, this can be the energy around the next 8 weeks. It could be around the Lion's Gate. Something is going to start moving forward to bring you together. And I feel this is going to happen the later part of the year. So the message for you is keep your thoughts positive right now because your thoughts are becoming things. So what's the energy around your person? Please forgive me, I know I was wrong. So there's going to be an apology coming in. So right now, Jasima's working on forgiveness and working through any fears or feelings about what they've done. Okay, so you're being asked to heal. I hope that helps, okay? Jackie says, magic is a rainbow. Every day there's magic in nature. Absolutely. Diane says, what about health, money and family? So what do you need to know? Let's get you a general energy right now. We've got, it's about balance, okay? And also, you know, when things are out of balance, we go through health issues. You know, anything we go through in the physical body starts in the mind. You know, when there's stress in the mind, there's stress in the body. When there's a feeling of dis-ease in the mind, we're not feeling at ease or at peace. It creates a dis-ease in the body. And that can also be connected with money. You know, when we're stressing over money, when we're going through family issues, things feel out of balance. And it feels like right now, it's not that you're living hand to mouth, but it feels like there could be some worries around money or fears. Or maybe you're giving, you feel like you're giving too much of yourself in some way. So you've got to put yourself first. And then you're going to feel easier. The message from Archangel Ariel is yes, okay? Yes, you will sort out your finances. And you will handle them much better because you are learning how to do that by being in this current predicament. Follow the guidance you are receiving through your intuition or other cards that come out alongside this one to know what to do. So the angels are asking you to bring balance in and then you're going to feel better. You're going to have more money. You're going to feel healthier and happier. And you can call on Archangel Ariel for money, Archangel Raguel to bring harmony within your family relationships. And you can ask Archangel Raphael for health healing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, actually let's, Kira says astrology. Obviously this is angel guidance. I'm an angel therapist if you're wondering what we're doing here. We've got, I'm just moving the chat up, guys, bear with me. Creeper's playlist says me please, me please. So let's do you a card from heaven. This is for Creeper's playlist. The first one is you may be recovering from a loss right now. Okay, and when we go through a loss, we think of a loss, we think about something we wanted that has disappeared. And that could be a job, it could be a person, it could be recovering from the loss of a loved one. So whatever's going on in your life right now, you're recovering from something. And there's a blessing on the way you can't yet see from this recovery. So when we go through pain of any kind, it's horrible at the time, but it grows our soul. And there's a blessing that's coming from this. So you're being guided to follow your heart. So follow your heart to do what you feel guided to do. And whatever is going on in your life, if you feel you've lost someone or something, or, you know, if something's hurting you right now, understand that it's happening for your higher good to bring in a blessing. I hope that helps, okay? Just going to do a couple more because I've got to go out today. That's why I'm doing a live first. So I'm going to do Robert Vargas says, my then fiance and the man I've involved myself with since, I'm now homeless, estranged from all remaining family and without a job, bank account, sense of security and safety and hope in general. Where to begin? You begin, I know it sounds crazy, but you begin by looking for things that you have to be grateful for. And that will turn things around. You know, if you watch the film, the magic, not the magic, that's the book I'm thinking about, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, she talks about how she's homeless and how she starts with gratitude and everything she wants comes to her. So, you know, you're in this situation and the angel's saying, okay, you're in this situation now. You have the power now to change it by realizing, okay, I am the creator of my reality. This has all happened and it's grown me, it's made me stronger, and I'm going to turn it around now because everything you're experiencing today is residual energy of yesterday, of last week, of last year. What you create tomorrow is residual energy of what you're creating today. So start with gratitude. Think, right, I'm grateful I woke up this morning. I'm grateful I have air to breathe. I'm grateful I have clothes to wear. I'm grateful I have a device of some kind to watch this reading on. I'm grateful that I am protected by God, that I feel that presence there, even in the bad times. So look for things to be grateful for, and that's going to open the doors for you. And you're saying, should I continue with my investigation regarding my father's death? Am I in danger in my current relationship? How can I restart? Well, if you feel you're in danger, obviously you wouldn't be asking if you didn't feel you're in danger in some way. Call on Archangel Michael and the band of mercy angels, because Michael will shield you and protect you. And when you call on Michael and the band of mercy angels, it's like you've got an army with you by your side. And if you're feeling you should investigate something with your father's death, then do what you're guided to do, follow your heart. But remember, nothing comes from going over the past and, feeling stuck in stagnant energy. Guided by fire, Rob will tell you that, So you've got to make a decision. It's time for you now to make a decision, to say, right, I'm going to take back my power to control my life. The way has already been made for you to move forward, to bring magic into your life. The fear is only real in your mind. That's what the angels want you to know. Okay, but you can begin today by looking for things to be grateful for and focusing on blessings, focusing on gratitude, love, joy. That will raise your vibration and all the doors will start opening. So once you make a decision and you call on heaven, the way has already been made for you to move into a higher energy, to become, in a place in your mind where you feel safe again, and then you're going to have that safety there. So, it's about feeling safe and knowing you are safe regardless of the circumstances, and the angels will create the way. And I'm grateful that you've come onto this live today, to receive this guidance. So I'm grateful for you. You look for the things you're grateful for. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Teresa, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, beautiful. May I get a message today? Of course you can. What does your person want to say to you, first of all? What does your person want to say? I'm amazed at your beauty. I could look at you all day long. So what your person is reminding you is that you are beautiful to them. They could look at you all day long. They're amazed at your beauty. And it's like I said, how can you want me? Because thinking, how can someone like you, as amazing as you, as beautiful as you, want me? So I do feel there's a little bit of insecurity there as well. And right now, you're both gathering resources. The squirrel, and the squirrels come up, you've been seeing squirrels, it's a big sign to say you'll get where you need to be, you'll have everything you need and want. So you're being given everything right now that you need to succeed, so your journey is on path. So let's also pull you an energy from the angels. You are protected and safe, and good news is on the way. So there's something coming to you. Good news is on the way. You are protected and safe. This card's moving as well. Ask Archangel Michael to shield you. I hope that helps, okay? And I feel for Robert as well, ask Archangel Michael to shield you. Good news is on the way because you are protected and safe. And remember, you are being given everything you need because your true bread and your true power comes from heaven. And if you see squirrels, that's showing that to you. So, when I connected with Teresa's energy there, I also connected with Robert's energy as well. I hope that helps, okay? Jillian says, hi Liz, you're truly blessed and incredible. Thank you, honey. Remember, what you see in me is what's within you. You are truly blessed and you are incredible. So let's bring a message in for Jillian. What do we need to know for Jillian? Have faith. Whatever's going on right now, have faith. If you're seeing 333 or 444 or even 1111 or 111, it's your sign to have faith. The angels are with you. It will be okay. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do... Mike says, can I get a prayer for my girlfriend? The doctors found some abnormal cells in her uterus and we're worried about cancer and fertility. I'm sending her so much love and healing, and to you. Call on Archangel Raphael for her. So obviously if we can all pray right now for Mike's girlfriend to get through this, and obviously to understand why she's going through this as well, to gain clarity on a soul level, but also to bring in a recovery and a healing. So if we can all put prayer hands in the chat, please, for Mike's girlfriend. And I'm going to bring in a message for you from Archangel Raphael. But the message coming through is to call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to bring in a healing. We've got, observe, this is the only card that wants to come out. And look at the size of this deck, okay? This is my deck, the Archangel Raphael Oracle of Healing. observe there is a soul lesson being learned. There's something being learned right now. And it's hard when we go through physical things, but it gives us the opportunity to go back to self and source. We can have other people around us being there for us, but really it's about going back to self and source. So for whatever reason, she needs to get back to herself and connect with source, connect with God, the angels, the higher power. And that's part of this soul lesson. So I feel she's going to become more open through this. She's going to become, and I don't mean open as in surgery or anything like that. I mean open as in it's going to open her heart more. She's going to feel more giving and loving because of this as well. So remember, there's always a blessing in the disguise of everything we go through. So even though it's painful and hurtful, there is going to be some kind of blessing from this. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. And I thank you for if anyone puts prayer hands in there, which I'm going to do. If I can find the emoji. There you go. That's for Mike and his girlfriend there. Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation, honey. Current message and thoughts, feelings from Paul today. So what does Paul want to say to you today? Thank you, Uriel, for putting those prayer hands in there, sending you so much love. This is for Miss Sakura. So what Paul is saying to you is, I have an insatiable desire for you. I crave you. I want you. I want to seduce you. I want to caress you. I want to put my hands all over your body. So this is definitely about desire, and it's powerful because you are that life nurturing force. So understand that, okay? You're the Empress energy. When your person connects with you, your person feels nurtured and loved. And that's why it's not just about having that insatiable desire for you physically. It's also about wanting you in all ways. Because you were here for a reason on earth. Your person saying, you're my reason for being on earth. You're part of the reason why I've come. Not all of it. Part of it. Because remember, we also have things we need to learn separately as well as together with our person. But together you're going to experience things together. Many lives. You're going to spread healing across humanity. So you are here for a reason, and that mission is going to become clear soon. I hope that helps, okay? Let's thank you, Grand Ocean. Oh, thank you to everyone putting prayer hands in there. Oh, Anne's still mesmerised by your earlier messages. I hope it helps, honey. I really do. M says, may she heal from whatever she is ailing. Prayers for your girlfriend. And Mike says she's been struggling with God, and I told her we will find happiness. Wow. And this will be why it's happened. I know it sounds a bit strange, but it's happening so she can reconnect with God, so she can reconnect with herself, so she can understand it. Whenever we go through anything physical, that's what we have to do. We're going to do a message for Angel, who says, sweetheart, could you please let me know if I will be having children anytime soon? I've been trying to conceive and want to know if it's working. Well, remember, sometimes we get in our own way by wanting it too much. Right now, you're building a solid foundation. So I do definitely feel you're going to have children. But right now, it's about building that foundation. So what I'm feeling with this is it's going to happen at the right time, when that solid foundation is there to bring that child into the right environment. And you know what that is and when that will be. So you're building the foundation right now. And obviously you're working on having a child, trying to conceive. And that's doing what you need to do to make it happen. So the message I've got for you is try not to worry about the when. And we worry about the when because we think about the body clock and all these things. And obviously because you want a child, the angel's saying, let that go, give it to heaven. Call on Archangel Gabriel, who will also bring in that fertile energy. It's definitely a fertile time for you, especially between now and Easter time. So just keep doing what you're doing. Step out of your own way by stepping out of your own head and having faith that it will happen when it's meant to. Because it will. With God, all things are possible. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Uriel, call on Archangel Shamuel, call on the romance angels. But really, you can call on any angel for love. But if you call on Archangel Shamuel, he will help you to find what you're seeking. I hope that helps, okay? Nina says, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages for me today, friends? So what do you need to know for Nina? Jump straight out. Look at that trust. The angels are asking you to trust, and remember that you always have a choice. That means you always have a choice how you feel. You always have a choice in your life if you react with fear or respond with love. You always have a choice about what you do. And you're being reminded of that. So try and take life less seriously by remembering you always have a choice. We say things, don't we, like, I've got to go to work today. And we don't. We choose to. We think we've got to because we need the money or whatever else. But we choose to do that. We always have a choice. We have a choice how we feel when we wake up in the morning. We have a choice how we, are in our life. And that's what you're being shown. The angels want you to remember that. So you always have a choice as well, how you respond or react to your situation. You always have a choice. Trust in that choice and follow your heart. And that's the guidance for you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. I've been on for an hour and a half. So thank you so much. I'm going to be live again on Friday. I'm sending you all lots and lots of healing and love. And if you haven't had, a message today, you can watch the replay back and click on the replay at any point and it will give you a message you need to hear. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys. I've only got 17 likes and I'm sure I've answered way more questions than that. So if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone for being here, old and new, and I'm sending you so much love. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful Wednesday.